join us all in prayer. Yeah, get settled in your seats. And let's begin by taking some nice, deep, comfortable breaths. Just releasing all the busyness and hurriedness of the morning. And from there also begin to settle into your heart space, resting in that quiet presence of God, our source. Just breathe in peace, exhale love into your heart, sending that out into the room to other hearts. And in this space in our heart, we also connect with our own beautiful I Am presence. That space where we can find guidance from our higher wisdom, our higher self, connected to Source and God as one. And together, we can envision a unified world, unified people, and celebrate a new day of possibilities and peaceful solutions for all. And as we rest in this space and feeling that quality of Source and our higher wisdom, may the music and words spoken here today guide us all into our highest good and purpose, what is ours to do and be. And we are so thankful for this space of unity and peace. And so it is. Amen.
Becca and I are going to do a microphone dance here for you in a second. Back and forth like this. Welcome this morning. You guys ready to stand up and sing? God, you are.
God, you are every mountain. God, you are every ocean. God, you are every canyon, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every morning. God, you are every midnight. God, you are every moment, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. God, you are every sunrise. God, you are every moon glow. God, you are every star shine, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every springtime. God, you are every snowfall. God, you are every season, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you.
I felt like there should be more to that song. Like, keep going, Don, keep going. It's so beautiful. All right, we'll say our mission statement together. We are a spiritual community inspiring transformation through love, joy, and integrity. Thank you. Please be seated. Oh, the old podium is back. I went away and wished for it, and look what happened. Wow. Welcome to Unity of East Louisville, and wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. I don't know if anybody's new today, but welcome if you are a new guest, and we hope you got a welcome packet. Thank you for being here, and thank you if you're online watching us. I know I got to watch LaVena's talk online, which if you missed it last week, it was wonderful, so go back and watch that. And any other week that you miss, it's easy to find it on our website or on YouTube. Thanks so much to everybody who made today possible, our ushers and greeters, our chaplains, our sound and PowerPoint people. Les is always back there doing the sound for us. Thank you, Les. And Les also finds our special music for us, so thank you for Les doing that every week. And Don Watson is back, and we're so happy to have him. And before I forget, I will tell you that his concert is canceled for this afternoon, I'm sorry to say. Weather related? Yeah, it's a bummer. Anyway, so thanks so much to Don, and Charlie is our special music, our very own Charlie. Thanks for being here, Charlie. And we have our very own Dr. LaVena Wilkins back. She's speaking on living intentionally, giving our higher selves the upper hand. So it's kind of a part 2 from last week. So thank you, LaVena, for being back doing that. And if you haven't already, please turn off your cell phones and the coffee makers that you all brought that I heard beeping back there. Gonna make a loud noise during the meditation. Just kidding, it's okay, the coffee maker's not gonna beep anymore. Okay, all right, and our joke for the day. In his late 80s, my father-in-law went to renew his driver's license. At one point during the test, he approached a 4-way stop sign. He looked to his left and cruised straight through the stop sign. "Sir," said the inspector. "Sir, you didn't look to your right," yelled the frightened inspector. My father-in-law calmly turned his head and said, "That's my wife's side." Greet each other in love and joy. way back to your seats, we're going to stand and sing, I am free, I am unlimited.
No chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. You are free, you are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free, you are unlimited, right now, right now. You are free, you are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free, you are unlimited, right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now.
Morning, all. Morning. So today's word is surrender. And I must say, I think Kathy said last week the daily word really spoke to her. This one really speaks to me. Spiritual surrender is my path to peace. It's natural to have ideas and preferences about how things should be and to work toward the results I want. But I can exhaust myself if I attempt to exert control over my life circumstances. In fact, the more I try, the less control I feel I have. Releasing the illusion of control, I practice spiritual surrender. So much more than giving up, surrendering my efforts and my hopes to the divine within me is an act of empowerment. It means living my faith that God is in and through all things. It means trusting that there are outcomes better than the ones I have imagined. I surrender to God's peace and perfection within me. I give up trying to control outcomes and relax, welcoming serendipity and ease. Surrender is the way. And the verse today is from Proverbs 23:26. My child, give me your heart and let your eyes observe my ways. Again, today's word is surrender.
Our Creator, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And leave us not in temptation, but deliver us from error. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. In this very room, there's quite enough love for one like me. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for one like me. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Spirit, Spirit is in this very room. In this very room, there's quite enough love for all of us. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all of us. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Spirit, Spirit is in this very room. And in this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Spirit, Spirit is in this very room.
And let's just soften our eyes now and get comfortable in our chairs. You can put your hands in your lap or on your heart and soften your eyes and just relax. And let's just breathe. And as we prepare ourselves for meditation this morning, let's just become centered. Centered in that place where we know without a doubt, no matter what, that all is well. A place where we are one with who we truly are. And breathe now in that knowing. And as we prepare our hearts and minds to go into meditation, let's remember LaVena's beautiful message to us last week as she called us to live from a place of spiritual intelligence, to be truly mindful, that every decision we make, every interaction we have, our person we meet, every thought we have, really, is an opportunity to love, to choose love over fear. And as we choose to live from this place of love, we live in the knowing that Spirit, as divine love, knows every need we have before we ask, and is healing, comforting, and revitalizing any concern we might have. So let's take a few moments now, release all that concerns us this morning, and ask ourselves in our meditation how it is possible to live every moment of our day in love and as love. And now, as we come back from our meditation, we say, thank you, Spirit, for your healing, vitalizing energy. We truly release and rest in your restoring love and become grounded in the knowing that we are love and that love is all there is. And we say, thank you, Spirit, all is well, and so it is.
Morning. Got any country music fans in here? I hope so. Some of you may remember the artist that did this song. I'll give you some clues. We'll have a little fun game here. He sold more records for RCA than anyone except Elvis Presley. No, that's a good guess, though. No? You're not going to get it, I'm just going to tell you. Charlie Pride. What do you think? So he did this song. It's called The Chain of Love. He was driving home from work one evening Pontiac when old lady flagged him down. Her Mercedes had a flat. He could see that she was frightened, standing out there in the snow, till he said, "I'm here to help you, ma'am. By the way, my name is Joe." She said, "I'm from St. Louis. I'm only passing through. I must have seen 100 cars go by. This is awful nice of you." When he changed the tire and closed her trunk, was about to drive away, she said, "How much do I owe you?" And here's what he had to say. "You don't owe me a thing. I've been there too. Someone once helped me out, just the way I'm helping you. If you really want to pay me back, here's what you do. Don't let the chain of love end with you." Well, a few miles down the road, the lady saw a small cafe. She went in to grab a bite to eat and be on the way, but she couldn't help but notice how the waitress smiled so sweet. How she must have been 8 months along, dead on her feet. And though she didn't know her story, and she probably never will, when the waitress went to get her change from $100 bill, the lady slipped right out the door, and on a napkin left a note. There were tears in the waitress's eyes when she read what she wrote. "You don't owe me a thing. I've been there too. Someone once helped me out, just the way I'm helping you. If you really want to pay me back, here's what you do. Don't let the chain of love end with you." The night when she got home, the waitress climbed into bed. She was thinking about her money, what the lady's note had said. As her husband lay there sleeping, she whispered soft and low, "Everything's gonna be all right. I love you, Joe."
Wow. I've heard that song. I love that song, and you did it beautifully, Charlie. Thank you for that. Thank you. So, good morning, everybody, and thank you all so much for being here again today. A few months ago, when I was chatting with Reverend Valerie about my talk on spiritual intelligence, I told her that I didn't think I could cover it all in just 1 week, so here I am again. I wanted to start by sharing a story with you. There was a lady named Gladys Dunn who had just moved to town, and she decided to go to the church closest to her home. She walked into the beautiful sanctuary, and she listened and enjoyed the lovely music. However, when the talk began, it seemed to go on and on and on without any substance. She found it quite boring. She looked around the sanctuary, and people were nodding off, and some people weren't even trying to stay awake. So finally the talk ended, and when the service was over, she turned to the gentleman who was seated beside her, who still looked a little bit sleepy, and she said, "Hello, I'm Gladys Dunn." And he said, "You and me both." I hope you don't have that experience here today, but if I see you nodding off, I will try and wrap it up pretty quickly. Last week, I started the talk on spiritual intelligence, and just as a reminder, spiritual intelligence is defined by Cindy Wigglesworth, the author of SQ21, the 21 Skills of Spiritual Intelligence, as the ability to live from a place of wisdom and compassion while maintaining inner and outer peace, no matter the apparent chaos of the situation. And last week I spent a little bit of time talking about wisdom, compassion, inner peace, and with a lot of focus on self-awareness. So just as a short recap if you weren't here, spiritual intelligence helps us to develop more self-awareness of our thoughts, our words, and our actions. It inspires us to find purpose and meaning in life by recognizing that we are all interconnected. It allows us to cultivate that inner peace so that we can become the calm in the storm. And it encourages us to become more compassionate as we treat ourselves and others with respect and kindness. So then the question is, how can we master the skills of spiritual intelligence and create that life that is overflowing with wisdom, compassion, and peace, even in a world that seems to be spinning out of control? For me, this means to continue to grow and to evolve spiritually. It means living intentionally and on purpose. And it means seeking guidance from my higher self and giving my higher self the upper hand over my ego. In her book, Cindy asked a really thought-provoking question. Who is driving your life? Are we living intentionally? Are we living on purpose? And in a world that often moves at the speed of distraction, living intentionally might seem like a radical idea. It actually requires us to make a choice to step out of autopilot mode and into the driver's seat of our lives. So when we do this, we're really better able to align our actions and our own personal values. We're able to live with that passion that we have, and we're able to create the life of our dreams. As I continue to grow spiritually, and as I tell you all the time, I'm definitely a work in progress. I don't stand up here to tell you what to do. I stand up here to tell me and remind me what to do. But I try to ask myself, okay, what am I doing, and why am I doing it? Do the choices that I'm making reflect who I really am? Am I being true to myself rather than conforming to what other people think or expect of me? And the answers to these questions really do become the compass of my road life, or my trip here in this world. So, and there was a time in my life when I felt like a chameleon. I could change my being to be whatever anybody expected or wanted me to be. I could adapt to what others expected. I could adapt to please everybody else at the expense of my own true self. It may come as no surprise to some of you that one of my greatest lessons in life is a quote by Wayne Dyer, and he said, "I am not here for the good opinion of others." That is how I now try to create my life. I try to create my life that feels right in my soul and not one that just looks good to other people. Intentional living is not about perfection. Rather, it is about awareness and slowing down long enough to consider, is this how I want to spend my life? Is this how I want to spend my time? Is this how I want to spend my energy? Clarity and being fully present are cornerstones of intentional living. When I am fully present in life, I can see the beauty in everything and in every moment. I listen more deeply, I love more fully, and I am able to experience life not as a speeding blur, but as a true blessing. Clarity allows us to see what matters most to us, whether it's your family, your spirituality, your creativity, being of service, or a sense of peace. Knowing what inspires us will help us to shape our lives around those values. Without clarity, it's so easy to drift and to say yes to things when they really don't serve us. Right, Elaine? Elaine and I had a conversation about that in the parking lot, where oftentimes you say yes and it doesn't serve you or it's not right for you, but you say yes anyway. Without that clarity, sometimes we drift and we wake up one morning and we wonder, how did I get so far away from my true and sacred self? And I know I've been there. But when we live intentionally, we get to make choices and decisions on purpose, not by default. So think about saying no to what does not align with your values, saying yes to whatever lights you up, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you any longer, and creating space in your life for what truly does matter. The good news is that at any moment, if we have that opportunity to choose again if we find ourselves in a place that feels heavy or inauthentic. Every day, in every moment, we have a blank canvas. Every choice we make is a brushstroke on the canvas of life. So, what kind of masterpiece are you creating? Mindfulness, gratitude, and stillness are very powerful tools that we have in our toolbox to help us cultivate this life and live intentionally. Because those tools will help slow us down, tune in to our higher vibration, and truly savor the richness of life. I've also learned that I don't have to have it all figured out. I just need to trust my inner wisdom and take that next right step. When we embody intentional living, we become a light for others. Our clarity inspires clarity for them. Our courage gives them the mindset to be courageous. And when we are authentic, we create a space for others to shine their light out into the world. So intentional living is not just about our own spiritual journey. It truly is a gift we give the world. So let your life be a reflection of what's in your soul. Live with heart, live with joy, live with kindness. And when we live intentionally, we are not forcing life to bend to our will. Rather, we are aligning our higher selves, living our purpose, doing what is ours to do, and co-creating how we want to show up in this world. Living intentionally is a journey. It is not a destination. And for me, I know that when I allow my ego to have the upper hand, things often go awry. To live intentionally and give our higher selves the upper hand, we may need to transcend our egos. In his book, Your Sacred Self, you may know that I like Wayne Dyer. Read it a lot. Read a lot of his stuff, not just Your Sacred Self. But he offers a very practical approach to understanding and transcending our ego. He saw the ego as an illusion. It's a false identity that keeps us disconnected from our true and divine nature. Some of you may have heard this story before. There's a story about twin babies in the womb. One is named Spirit, and the other is Ego. Spirit says to Ego, "You may find this difficult to accept, but I believe there is life after birth." And Ego says, "Don't be ridiculous. Look around you. This is all there is. You should accept your life exactly as you see it. There is not life after birth." Spirit is quiet for a while and says, "Ego, don't get mad, but I think there is a mother, and when we meet her, it will be joyous beyond anything we have ever known." Again, Ego ridicules Spirit. "How can you be so absurd? You've never seen Mother. That idea is just crazy. If Mother exists, where is she now? Why can you not accept that this is all there is?" And Spirit replied, "She's all around us. We are surrounded by her. We are of her. It is in her that we live. Without her, this world would not and could not exist." Sometimes when there's silence, and if I really focus and really listen, I can feel her presence, and I hear her loving voice calling from above. So in this story, Ego represents the voice of skepticism, fear, and attachment to the material world. Ego insists that what is visible and tangible is all there is. And this reflects how our ego often clings to certainty, control, and the physical self, resisting anything that challenges that worldview. Ego denies the existence of mother because she cannot be seen. And this is how ego creates a sense of separation from others and from the divine, while spirit sees unity and our interconnectedness. Ego-driven behaviors can manifest as negativity, self-doubt, and a constant need for external validation. Ego thrives on comparison, judgment, and the need to be right. There was once an elderly man who was convinced that his wife was losing her hearing. She insisted she was not, so he tried to prove to her that he was right. He walked about 20 feet behind her and he asked, "Can you hear me, sweetheart?" There was no reply. So he moves 10 feet behind her and he asked again, nothing. He moved 5 feet, still nothing. Finally, a few inches behind her, he whispered in her ear, "Can you hear me now, honey?" His wife said, "For the 4th time, yes, I hear you." Yes. So spirit, on the other hand, symbolizes our inner knowing, our intuition, and our connection to our higher selves. Spirit trusts in the unseen and listens for deeper truths, even when they can't be proven. Spirit says, "Sometimes when there's silence, I feel her presence." This encourages us to trust our inner voice and to be open to experiences that are beyond logic or beyond our 5 senses. These qualities will help us to transcend the ego. The story of the 2 babies gently invites us to consider that there is more to life than what we can currently perceive. It doesn't force belief, but it opens the door to wonder, to curiosity, and to spiritual evolution. And those are qualities that soften the ego's rigid grip on us. How do we lessen our ego's grip and give our higher self the upper hand? Wayne Dyer, again, sorry, offers some very practical suggestions for letting go of our ego, or not allowing our ego to control our lives. He says, let go of holding a grudge. When you hold a grudge, that weakens you. And he said, we don't even know enough to hold a grudge against people. He says, let go of the need to win. Our egos thrive on competition. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace over pride. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? A peaceful person attracts peaceful energy. Let go of the need to be superior. See the divine in everyone and everything. Let go of the need to have more. Abundance is merely a state of mind. And let go of identifying with our achievements. We are not our resumes. Let go of your reputation. What others think of you is none of your business. Again, I am not here for the good opinion of others. When we live intentionally and we give our higher selves the upper hand, when we transcend our egos, we raise our vibration and we align with our highest good. Love, and not the potato kind. If you were here last week, you know what I mean. Love is the highest vibration and the most powerful force in the universe. When we choose love over fear or judgment or resentment, we will naturally raise our vibrations. This may involve reflecting on what would love do in this situation? Or when I'm faced with a choice, which of these choices align with my highest truth? Our highest selves will always choose love and kindness. In essence, transcending our ego is about moving from a self-centered existence to a more authentic, connected, and compassionate way of living. It's a journey of self-discovery that can lead to greater spiritual and personal growth and help us to create that peaceful life. So part of the beauty of living intentionally and transcending our egos is that it does help give our higher selves the upper hand. I know that when I align my thoughts and my actions with the deepest, most authentic parts of me, I moved closer to a place where I value inner peace over outer approval. I'm less concerned about pleasing others or about proving myself to them. And I make my choices based on inner truth and not any kind of external validation. I am naturally more compassionate and more empathetic. I recognize that we are all interconnected, and I stop seeing myself as separate, and I stop seeing myself as in competition with other people. I try to respond with kindness, even in difficult situations. I try and live a purpose-driven life where I am guided by my values, by love, and by being in service. I'm guided by continually trying to grow and evolve spiritually. I'm mindful of my thoughts and my emotions, but I don't let them control me. I try to live in the present moment, and I let go of being controlled by my past or being concerned or being anxious about my future. And I trust that there is a deeper intelligence and a flow of life, so I am able to surrender and to let go and let God. As I've said, those are things I work on every day. I am a work in progress. Spiritual intelligence guides us toward wisdom, compassion, and inner peace by acting as a bridge between our inner being and what we experience in the outer. It is the wisdom of souls that allows us to align ourselves with the inner truth of who we are. It allows us to live at our higher self. It allows us to transcend our egos. And when we are in alignment, we are better able to create a vibration and a harmonious state of being, which naturally then leads to the peace we're looking for. Spiritual intelligence teaches us to trust the unfolding of life, even in uncertainty. That trust instills a sense of calm and a sense of confidence, allowing joy to bloom even when we're faced with life's challenges. Spiritual intelligence helps us to recognize the very sacredness in every single day and everything that happens, and it helps us to connect with a deeper sense of purpose and a deeper sense of meaning. This connection enriches our experiences, and it can transform ordinary moments into profound sense of joy. In her book, Cindy offers 9 steps to help us shift to our higher selves. The first thing is just to stop, to pause our thoughts and pause our actions and just stop. The second step is to breathe. Intentionally take that breath. Ask for help from our higher selves. My go-to mantra when I'm faced with a challenge is, show me the way. And I just sit and meditate on that. Then observe yourself. Observe your physical reactions and your emotional reactions. Identify and embrace any ego concerns. Has my ego taken over this situation? Then look deeply for the root causes of ego concerns. Why am I feeling this way, or why am I responding this way? Reframe the situation with new eyes. For me, that means looking at the world through the other person's lens. And then focus on something to be grateful for. There's always something to be grateful for. I wake up in the morning and I hear the birds singing outside my window. Or I wake up in the morning. That's something to be grateful for. And then choose a spiritually intelligent response. Choose love over fear. As we continue our journey and our commitment to mastering spiritual intelligence, remember that growing spiritually is not a destination. It is a way of being. It's the quiet strength that helps us navigate life with wisdom, compassion, and peace. It is the still small voice within that reminds us who we truly are, even if the world is trying to tell us otherwise. Living intentionally is our sacred invitation to step into each and every day with clarity and purpose. It is the conscious choice to align our lives with our deepest values and to create a beautiful, joyful life that truly does reflect the truth of our souls. Transcending the ego is not about denying our humanity. Rather, it's about embracing our divinity. It's about choosing love over fear, unity over separation, and authenticity over the approval of others. So today, I invite you to get in touch with and live from your higher self. Let your thoughts be guided by wisdom. Let your words be rooted in kindness. Let your actions be fueled by love. Be the light that you are and shine boldly, love deeply, live intentionally. And when in doubt, ask yourself, what would love do? May you walk forward today with courage and grace and an unwavering faith in the divine presence in your life that is within you and all around you. Thank you.
As always, what a wonderful talk. That was so packed full of wisdom that I needed to take notes, but I'm going to have to go back and revisit it. But one thing I did get out of it, stuck in my mind, is I gotta plug this thing in. Is living intentionally. And one of my intentions is to be kind. Thus, I'm going to do this next song. Fits in pretty nice, I guess. And some of you may remember this artist. I'm sure you do. One of my guitar heroes from my youth, Mr. Glenn Campbell. If you see your brother standing by the road with a heavy load from seeds he sowed, or you see your sister falling by the way, don't stop and say, sis, you're going the wrong way. You gotta try a little kindness, just show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And when you try a little kindness, you'll overlook the blindness from narrow-minded people on narrow-minded trees. Don't walk around the down and down, lend a helping hand instead of down. And the kindness that you show every day is gonna help someone along life's way. You gotta try a little kindness, just show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And when you try a little kindness, you'll overlook the blindness of narrow-minded people on narrow-minded streets. You gotta try a little kindness, show a little kindness, shine your light for everyone to see. And when you try a little kindness, you'll overlook the blindness of narrow-minded people on narrow-minded streets. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. Another great song. I mean, we grew up with those songs and didn't even listen to the words that much, and now here we are in church listening to them. Good choice. Thank you. Now it's time to take your offering in your hand, and we'll say the blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
Thank you, Source. Thank you, God, for all of these offerings given in love and devotion. And may they bless and really nurture our church community and everyone in need. And so it is. Amen.
I'm still trying to get used to doing the announcements after the offering, but hopefully you guys will. You've got your notepads ready to write down all the fun things that are going on. Okay, ready, set, here we go. First thing that I want to remind everybody is that their small group dinner sheets are in the back, and we still have some space in some of the dinner locations. So if you haven't signed up and you'd like to, take a look back there and find a date and a time that'll work for you. Daily Word, we still need Daily Word readers and somebody to help with coordinating that. If you're interested in reading the Daily Word, it's very easy, and if you can't make it that day that you signed up, it's okay, somebody else will do it, but we just need people to sign up for that. So thank you for those that do. There's a marketing meeting right after the service for anybody who's interested in that. This coming Friday, the 25th, is the ladies' luncheon at 11:30 at the captain's quarters, and there's, I assume, a sign-up sheet at the back for that, and there's also a text message that goes out. So if you put your phone number on there and you're interested in that, we'll get you on that text list, and you can get reminders for that. And then Friday night, also on the 25th, is game night here at 6:30. I assume you still bring a snack to share and bring a game that you like. Other people will bring games, and you can just decide together what you want to play, and it's really fun. It's a fun way to get together. That's at 6:30 this Friday. Fillmore prayer circles are going to begin in August. Valerie will tell you more about that. And I think I already told you that Don's concert was canceled, which is a bummer. If you ever want to come to my mom's assisted living place, he plays there on the third Friday. It's wonderful. It's really great. They love it. Yeah.
That's what I was asking, because I wanted to look at that. Because I kind of coordinated everybody.
Oh, okay.
There, so I need to let them know.
Yeah. So it's not on today.
Say for heat.
Yeah. Okay. Heat and rain. That's like a staple every day this week, I think. The whole time I was gone. Okay. I think that's it for the announcements. Okay. I think that's it. So now we're gonna say the prayer for protection together. We're gonna stand and say that together. I'm still not used to this order of service. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. And wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And now we're going to sing the peace song together.
Now there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Now there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, united all.